am never a Nigerian, and I can never be Nigerian. I am never a Nigerian, and I shall never be Nigerian. So take your fucking Nigeria and give me Biafra. Take your full kingdom, give me your Dudua. Take your British company, give me Biafra. Take your full country, give me your Dudua.
Gaddafi of Biafra, my brother. I see you. I see you, my brother. Gaddafi of Biafra. Yeah, Biafra must be free.
Biafra, the freedom Africa. Africa, wake up, rise up, fight for your freedom. You are never in Nigeria, never, no, never be Nigeria. No, from beginning, never in Nigeria.
Well, welcome, my beloved brother, Gaddafi of Biafra. Follow comrade. Welcome. Please share the broadcast and like the broadcast as you enter. Like and share. As you're joining, you like and share. Like is very important. Like the broadcast and share. Click like. Very important. As you're joining the broadcast, you click like. Okay, my brother. That's good. We are on the radical move. We must continue. Okay, my beloved brother, one love. Thank you so much. We are all Biafra. Tribe. Love us for freedom. To every freedom fighter. Special respect.
Respect, you know, I feel the one light. Legendary, massive movement. It is Ohio, time, the blessing of massive in African. Respect, so Joe, Jamlet, Instant Security Network. And it's our Tony. Ndopa West. Ndopa Kwani Boy.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining wherever you are joining from. I appreciate every one of you. Please, as you join me on the broadcast of today, I will urge you to kindly share the broadcast and click like and share the broadcast. Before we go into the broadcast, as you all know how we start all the time, we will first of all listen to our national anthem, the prayer of Mazen Nandekano, and then we go on the broadcast. Now we want to listen to the national anthem. Pay attention to the national anthem of Biafra. Then before we can be able to go on. Thank you. Let us listen to the prayer of Mazen Nandekano before we can be able to go into our message of the day. Let's hear the prayer of our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano, because as you all know, prayer is the key and we cannot do anything without prayers. It's one of the strongest weapons that we have to overcome.
What you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist. You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you.
Thank you so much for joining me on this very broadcast. I appreciate every one of you who has been able to join this broadcast today. And thank you so much for being there. Please, as you join the broadcast, kindly share the broadcast on your own platform. Any platform that you belong into, any WhatsApp group you are into, please share the broadcast. Share it. That is the time that we're in. Remember the radical message that we're about to give. We are in the time where we conduct a radical awareness creating. In this radical awareness time, you must have to make sure that each time you come into any platform where the message of Biafra is being preached, mainly the autopiloted platform, make sure you share the video. Share and like. That is one of the things you must do at this particular time when we are talking about radical awareness. In that radical awareness, sharing of video is one of it. Liking the video is one of it. By the time you share and like, you are inviting others to come into the program. Each time you click like, you are inviting somebody. When you like and share, it will help the algorithm to push the information forward for people to be notified that something is going on. Everybody that is connected to Biafra, whenever you click like and you share, you are actually inviting them and they will get a notification. We are fighting a war on the media. The social media cannot promote our videos. Sometimes they don't send notification. The only way we get out the notification is when you share and you like. That is how we try as much as possible to share. Today they have started the attack. The attack is now coming, and a lot of destruction is going to happen today. But no matter how they try to disrupt us, I am not going to stop. I will send out the message as much as I can to make sure that our people are aware of the time that we're in. It's a very, very challenging time. It is a time that every hand must be on deck. It is a time that we must push forward the message. Please mind the time that we're in. Every single person that have joined on this program today, I appreciate you and I respect you. My special respect goes to you. As you join this broadcast today, either you are commenting or you're not commenting, anybody that have joined this broadcast today, I appreciate every single one of you. And I say, may Chukwu Okikadiama continue to guide and protect you and secure you. I appreciate especially my beloved brother, my fellow comrade, who is an autopilot media, Gaddafi. He was here and he came to pay a visit and I saw him. May Chukwu Okikadiama continue to strengthen him. Any one of you on that comment section that is supporting to make sure that this message of Biafra goes far, to make sure that at this period that where we are, when we are in a radical moment, a time when we push out the message in a radical way, If you are doing anything to make sure that radical awareness is being created, you are online, and Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to bless you. We must have to continue to do the needful, as we have no time. There's no time. There is no time anymore. As the countdown is coming, there is no time anymore. We have just a little time left. We have just a little time left. And this little time that is left, we must have to make sure that we utilize it effectively. We must use the time that we have now effectively. Anyone that is watching, any place you're watching from, please, you have to do it effectively. You have to pay very good attention. Wherever you're watching from, pay attention to the time that we're in. If you know what you will do, anything you know that is in your reach that you can be able to do to make sure that information gets out, please begin to do that. The time that we're in, Chukwu Okike Abiama is doing marvelous work. Anything you hear or see today, do not be surprised. Whatever you hear or see, do not be surprised. A lot of things are going to happen. Our spokesperson, Master Samuel, said it, that before the ending of this December, so many things are going to happen. So whatever news you hear, do not shake. Whatever news you hear, don't be surprised. You are going to see so many things. More especially in the life of those who said that over their dead body will Biafra come. In the life of those who is standing against Biafra, making sure that Biafra doesn't come. A lot is going to happen. You are going to witness a lot of things. Don't be surprised. Whatever news or whatever you see, all you have to do is to focus. Be focused. Be focused on the restoration of Biafra. And I tell you again, if you are one of those who is connected to the autopilot, if you are autopiloted, thank Chukwu Okike Abiama today that you are part of it. Thank Chukwu Okike Abiama that you are part of it. If you're one of those who is making sure that that last miracle on the planet Earth happens, thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for making you part of it. It is not easy. So many people have wished to be here today, but they're not there. So many who had the opportunity, they threw it away out of their wickedness. So many who were given that opportunity by Chukwu Okike Abiama, they threw it away. Chukwu Okike Abiama gave them the opportunity to witness the coming of Biafra, to witness the coming of the last miracle of the planet Earth. Chukwu Okike Abiama gave them the opportunity to be part of the movement, to be part of the freedom, but they refused. They rejected it, and we can't help them. Every single one of them will go down. But you and I that is standing up to this moment, you and I that is standing, speaking the truth and nothing but the truth, we must continue to stand. We must continue to speak. No matter what you hear, no matter what you see, no matter what they tell you, no matter the propaganda and blackmail, do not shake, because you are standing on the truth. It is only the truth that can stand the test of time. Truth. Only truth can stand the test of time. But if you are not truthful, I am sorry, we can't help you. If you are not truthful, this is a very dangerous time for you. If you are not truthful and you are in this autopilot movement, or you are in this Biafran struggle and you're not truthful, if you are a Biafran and you are not truthful, you are standing with the criminals, you are standing with evil, you are supporting evil, this is the most dangerous time in your life. And I tell you, only few of you will survive to tell the story. Only few of you will survive to tell the story. Every single person. Now this warning is to Biafran. This word is to people who claim to be Biafran. People who are Biafrans, born in Biafran land. People that fall in that area called the southeastern region, the old southeastern region. The present south and the southeast with the lower Benue. If you are in a region where your grandmother is trying to be some rapper, and yet you are speaking against Biafra, you are standing against Biafra, you are acting as informant against Biafra, you are doing one another to stop the coming of Biafra, you have come to your end. If you still have some wisdom left in you, run for your life. If you still have some wisdom left in you, run for your life. This minute, don't wait till tomorrow. This minute as you're hearing my voice, run for your life. If you are a Biafran and at this moment you are still standing against the freedom of your own people, You are acting as informant. You are still looking for what to eat because of your belly. You are still betraying. You are still blackmailing your own brother. Your time is up. Your time is up. You have just for a few days. Every single one of you. I know that so many of you will die in shame. Out of shame. So many of you will not like to repent. And you will go down your 6 feet because you have chosen that path. And your blood will be on your head. In the era that we are in now, Chukwu Okike Abiama is doing the sanitization by himself. You see, all this while you have seen all this attack against Mazi Samuel. Have you ever seen Mazi Samuel come one day and give order to someone to go and kill? Have you ever had someone mention a Biafran person name and say go and kill those persons? Have you ever had such? Have you ever had Mazi Samuel open his mouth and send an information that a Biafran life should be taken? You've not had that. The same thing when Mazi Nane comes around. Have you ever had what Mazi Nane can one day give an order that a Biafran person life should be taken away? Have you had that? Have you heard that Mazi Nane who gave an order that an innocent Biafran man life should be taken away? It has never happened. And in this time of our Mazi Samuel, such has not happened. Every one of you that is taking the life of Biafrans, innocent Biafrans, every one of you that is involved in taking the life of innocent Biafrans, you have gotten to the end of the road. You have gotten to the end of the road and you cannot escape what is coming. You cannot escape what is coming. It doesn't matter how you try. You can't escape it. From now to the end of the year. Biafra is a divine thing that Chukwu Okike have assigned that it must always come. And the time is now. The Biafra actualization is a divine mission handed over to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He took it righteously, pursued it until the moment when his assignment was almost complete. And then Chukwu Okike kept him aside and took Mazi Simon Ekpa to continue on that very lane. And today, Mazi Simon Ekpa is standing, building on that foundation built by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, laid by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. On that foundation laid by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no man born of a woman can destroy him. You can't destroy him. You can't. It doesn't matter how you try. You can't destroy him. Any place you are today and you are in Biafra and you have not keyed it into this movement, you have not keyed in into the actualization of Biafra in 2023, you are on your own and you are exposing your life to danger. That's all I got to tell you. The earlier you wake up, the better for you. There is no more time. You can see these days, we don't have time for the people who have made themselves a willing tool in the hand of the enemy. We are focused on the enemy. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, he was directed to focus on the head. Focus on the head. Once you cut off the head, the body becomes useless. Once we can be able to cut off the head of the enemy, the body becomes useless. Today we are focusing in the head, which is the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, the Caliphate. As soon as we take the Caliphate and Nigeria out, every other idiot that they are sponsoring, there will be a gunner. That is why we are focused on the real enemy. Forget about their distraction. They will always continue to distract. Out of their envy, jealousy, selfishness, they will continue to dip themselves into death. But I can tell you, categorically clear, that the angel of war has been released by Chukwu Okike. The angel of war have been released by Chukwu Okike, and they will fight you spiritually and physically. As long as you stand against the mission of Chukwu Okike, they are going to. Who says a thing that stands? Who says a word, makes a statement that stands except Chukwu Okike? Only Chukwu Okike. He has the final say. And because he has spoken, and he has given us that order to move, go and possess, we are going to possess that land, which is ours. We are not stealing land from anybody. We are not taking land from anybody. It is our land. It is our land given to us by Chukwu Okike. That is our own place. And we are going to occupy it. They have started the attack. The attack has started coming. I will urge you, if they shut us down or they try to kick you out, please try to come back. Try to come back. This is what you see on social media. These days, the attack on the media has increased. They don't want us to send out the information. They are trying by all means to block us and keep us down. When we pass information, they neutralize it. They cannot send a notification. This Facebook is the worst. Facebook is the worst. When I'm broadcasting on my page, you hardly see people come around on the page. When I'm broadcasting a page that have so many number of followers, almost 45,000 followers in that page, but when I'm broadcasting that page, you cannot see up to 50 people. It is not ordinary. It is not ordinary. The only thing that is causing is that they are blocking our messages to make sure that we don't reach out to people. And the only way we can break through is by you having patience, joining us to share and like. I tell you, my brothers and sisters, any place you are today, you must have to stand firm. We are going into a very difficult stage. We are going into a time where everything we have been talking about will come to reality. The Biafra we are talking about is not a game. If there has been a time when people were just talking about Biafra without vision, this time around, we are talking about a nation with vision. And we are not just preaching Biafra. We have a time frame. We have a time frame on which Biafra is going to come. Our spokesperson, Master Samuel, have mentioned the time frame. And we are pursuing that time frame. And no man born of a woman can stop it. It doesn't matter the propaganda or blackmail or whatever they do. It cannot stop us. We will continue to pursue that time frame until we get into Biafra. And I tell you, whatever time we have chosen, Chukwu Kabma will sign it for us. In 2023, we are going to celebrate Biafra. We will. No man can stop it. If you try to stop it, you end your own life. Any attempt to stop the coming of Biafra, your life will end. That is what it means. Because it is divine mission. It's not, we didn't just choose it. Including the date, we did not choose the date. It is the mandate of Chukwu Gabiam, given to his own children, to restore the kingdom of heaven on the planet Earth. That kingdom of heaven must be established. Don't allow yourself to be deceived. Don't allow yourself to be confused. They are going to come. More blackmail is going to come. If you think that blackmail has ended, it has not ended. More blackmail is coming. More propaganda is going to come. More attack is going to come. But ask yourself, what are you going to do? How are you going to stand it? What are you going to do? Are you going to run away? Are you going to chicken out? Or are you going to stand firm and fight and defend that which you believe in? Every enemy of Biafra, they are all gunners. They cannot stand what is coming. Our enemies cannot stand what is coming. So they are no problem. Where our problem lies is in our fellow Biafrans. If you are a Biafran today and you have not been able to discover what you will do to make sure that Biafra come, please go back and begin to think. If you're a Biafran, you have not been able to pick up an assignment and say, this is what I'm going to be doing for the actualization of Biafra until Biafra comes. If you have not picked up an assignment as a Biafran to actualize Biafra, you are not doing yourself good. You must have to pick up an assignment, no matter what it is. No matter what it is, pick up an assignment that this is what I'm going to be doing until Biafra comes. If it is supporting Biafra financially, good and fine. If it is praying for Biafra, good and fine. If it is being on the ground for Biafra, good and fine. If it is sharing the videos of Biafra, good and fine. Whatever you know you can do to support Biafra as a point of duty. If you are too busy, you don't have time, your money can go to work for you. The ESN, the website is there. You must not wait until the day of fundraising. Go to the site and make your donation at all times. The Biafra we are talking about is a reality. If there was a time you never believed, like some people who thought all this while There are some people who genuinely wanted that freedom, but they fell into the wrong hand. And today, some of them are confused. Some of them are still contemplating either to come on board or not. Contemplate no more. Fear no more. Join the autopiloted platform. Join the autopilots, and then you'll find yourself in Biafra. We are going to Abakaleke everybody to Biafra. It doesn't matter whether you agree or don't agree. As for Biafra, we will Abakaleke everybody to Biafra. It is going to happen. Fear no more. I can understand. If you're one of those who has been contributing and you're not seeing where your contribution is, if you're one of those who have been doing one thing or the other, and all that you've been doing, you have not seen the gain. You have not seen any achievement, nothing to show for it. Some people have been contributing money for past 10 years. Some people have been contributing money for many years, doing so many things, and nothing seems to be happening. Excuse me. And some are losing faith. When you tell them about Biafra today, they tell you, they are not even sure if the Biafra will come. But let me tell you, finally, Chukwu Okike Abiyama has given us somebody who will lead us into Biafra. Chukwu Okike Abiyama have given us somebody who will lead us into Biafra. And the only thing that you have on your own side now is to play your own part. Do your own part. That which you can do to make sure we're into Biafra. Start doing it. Stop waiting. Start doing it today, not tomorrow. Just go ahead and start doing it. That is the way we can be victorious. That is where we can achieve that which we want. That is where we can get victory. That is where our name will be written in gold. Attack is going to come. Blackmail is going to come. Propaganda is going to reign. But do not allow it to deter you. If anybody tells you that it has ended, it has not ended. More attack is coming. More death is coming. More propaganda is coming. More blackmail is coming. But is that going to stop us? It is not going to stop us. Is that going to stop Biafra? It is not going to stop Biafra. Instead, it will hasten the coming of Biafra. Every hand must be on deck. The most important thing you have to do to ask yourself a genuine question: what am I going to do to effect the coming of Biafra? Ask yourself that pertinent question. What will be my contribution to make sure that this dream of Biafra is fulfilled in 2023? Let me tell you, by the way, whether you do something or you don't do, you cannot stop the coming of Biafra in 2023. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will raise stone to do things if you refuse to do it. You doing something for Biafra to come is for your own benefits. It's for your own blessings. For you to register your name for multiple blessings. Asking you to join the struggle, asking you to focus on Biafra, asking you to do something tangible to effect the coming of Biafra in 2023 is assuring your blessing, assuring your breakthrough. Just write your name in gold, the gods of the land. Chukwu Okike Abiyama himself will be watching you and he will watch over you. You will never dash your foot against a stone. No weapon formed or fashioned against you shall prosper. You will never lack as long as you are giving to the ESN, as long as you are donating, as long as you are doing things to make sure that Biafra come. You will never ever lack in your life. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will rebuke devourer for your own sake. You will rebuke devourer for your own sake. That thing that seems impossible in your life, that thing that is troubling you, make it as a challenge. Make it as a challenge. Contribute to the ESN. Focus on the actualization of Biafra. Put your heart and mind in it and see what is going to happen. See if it's going to remain the same. This is the time for you to challenge Chukwu Okike Abiyama to do the right thing. After you must have done what you're supposed to do, challenge Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Make sure you pick up an assignment. Make sure you pick up an assignment for Biafra. At this time of radical evangelism, every hand must be on deck. You that is watching me, at this time of radical evangelism, pick up an assignment. Just like the program I was hosting on my page on Facebook. While I was hosting that program, a brother was suggesting and was saying that Biafrans If they can be able to contribute $20, we don't have need to be begging people money any day. And now Spring the Mazen can say the same thing. Mazen can even talk about $1. We have more than 70 million Biafrans. Okay, assuming 30 million Biafrans abroad. If 30 million Biafrans can contribute $1, that is 30 million every month. $1 every month. That is 30 million every month. $30 million every month. If 20 million Biafrans can contribute $1 every month, that is $20 million every month. You know how far that can go. If 1 million Biafrans abroad can contribute $1 every month, constantly, $1 every month, that is $1 million every month. We can fund any war we want to fund. We can fund anything we want to fund to change the situation. We can fight until that kingdom come and we will stand firm. But the problem is that some of you are so greedy. Some of you are so self-centered. People are not seeing beyond their nose. Some are just so shallow-minded that they think that the little they have in their hand is enough for them. That little thing you are holding, there's a place that they brought it from, and it is many. That thing you are seeing as gold, there are people who have seen it and they didn't bother about it. Every Biafran, our hand must be on deck. We must rise up. We must rise up to defend ourselves. You see, it has become clear. Nobody is going to fight for you. Nobody is going to fight for me. You and I, you that is watching me, you and I, we have no representation in the zoo. Nobody represents us. In the world, we are on our own. That is why we are on the social media shouting on a daily basis. It is how far we shout to the world, how they hear us. That is the only information they have about us. If we keep silent and don't talk about issue, nobody will report it. No conventional media will talk about it. International media will not talk about it. Even while we are shouting and talking, do you see them talking? They pretend they're not hearing, but individuals. Every country of this world today, citizens of those countries know what we are passing through, and they are saying they're watching. And I thank you, that most of this Western world, their citizens are very active. When they need to speak, they speak. When there is need for them to act, they act. Unlike what you see in Africa, where nobody cares. Everybody is self-centered. In Africa, people just care about themselves. That is why you will see killing happening in Hamufu. It doesn't concern you. You are busy celebrating. You will hear that people are murdered. Your own brothers are murdered in a Hamufu. It doesn't touch you. You are busy celebrating. You will hear that people are murdered in Southern Kaduna. It doesn't concern you. It's very far from you. You're not part of it. You will hear that people are murdered in Benue State. It doesn't concern you. You go about your businesses as usual. You will hear that your fellow Biafran is murdered. It doesn't concern you. You will say, is something right? Is he the only person who is a Biafran? These are the kind of mentality we have around us, which we must fight and destroy. We have been in this cage for very long. We have been in this captivity, in this cage very long, that some people have begun to see it as the normal life. It is not normal. There is nothing normal about the Zoological Republic. But because some of us have been in that zoo for a very long time, they begin to see it as a normal thing. NEPA will take lights 20 times in a day and bring it 2 times in a day. And they celebrate it. It's normal. Up NEPA at every given point in time is normal. NEPA give you a light 2 times in a week. You celebrate it. It's normal. After all, there are people they don't give. NEPA give you light 1 time in a week. I say no problem. We will get 1 time in a week. There are people that don't get 1 in a month. NEPA give you light once in a month. You celebrate. There are people who don't even have any light at all in their own area. Even the light they give is a half current. You begin to see it as normal. There's nothing normal about shouting up NEPA. That they give you light in hours, maybe 3 hours every day, and you are celebrating an achievement. That is not normal. They give you light 2 times in a week. You are celebrating it. That is not normal. They give you light once in a month. You are celebrating it. That is not normal. The only thing they confine your mind is to begin to see other people, comparing yourself with other people, that at least your own is better than the other person. will that be the yardstick for you to measure something that is good? That is not the yardstick to measure a sane country. When you are pursuing for something that is good, pursue it earnestly to the last. Most of us who are living abroad, we have never seen darkness in a day. We have never seen darkness. All our living abroad, we never seen darkness. You can never hear that they took light. For what? Or the tap is not running. For what? If there will be anything of such, it will be announced on time. If there is anything they have to do, it will be announced, and they will bring a generator to power the apartment before ever such a thing can happen. They will bring a generator. A heavy generator will be brought to that place to power light. If there is something that needs to be done, that light should be off, they will bring a generator to power the place. If they want to take water, before the water will off, they will announce it for 1 week. And taking the water is maybe for 1 hour or 2 hours, just to wash the tank. They will announce it. And before 1 hour, within 30 minutes, it's done. You see it back again. These are countries that the human being planned. Why can't you have such a nation? That is our dream, the Biafra of our dream. We want to have a nation where people will have equal rights, where everybody will be equal. We want to have a nation where you will not be judged because of your background. We want to have a nation where people, your qualification will speak for you, not your parentage. Your qualification, what you have in your skull. That Biafra is going to come. It doesn't matter what they are doing. Let them continue their blackmail and propaganda. For those who have standing against Biafra, I pity them. To see how evil they are. Some of them go to their platform. Everything they are saying is lies. And that is why when they come, you see them, they will be telling one lie to the other. And the next time they come, they tell more lies. Because you are lying, you cannot be consistent. Once you are a liar, you can't be consistent. That is why you see them today they are supporting Soludo. The next day they are supporting Tulubu. The next time they are coming back to agitation. The next minute they are talking about a different thing altogether. They cannot be consistent. Our Sunnah told us that consistency is the key. The only thing that Biafran people are looking for is self-determination. We are not looking for Igbo presidency. We are not asking for any resources. What we want is self-determination for us to be able to run our affairs the way it's supposed to be. We want to get out of the place where a nomadic man that doesn't have intelligence will be ruling us and running, thereby damaging the brain of every other person. Go and look at the people who are supporting APC. Everybody in that their government today, when they open their mouth, especially the APC, when they open their mouth to speak, professors, doctors, but when they open their mouth to speak, you begin to wonder. You begin to wonder how they manage to secure those certificates they are parading around. You begin to, when they open their mouth to defend the indefensible, you begin to imagine. The same thing with their lawyers. Lawyers that call themselves learned friend. When you see a learned friend open his mouth to defend the indefensible, you wonder, is this the learned friend that we know? Every one of us must stand up. You must sit up. You must sit up. Stop believing nonsense. Stop believing evil. Stop supporting evil. Focus on the right direction. Focus on the truth. It is only the truth that can set us free. Truth alone is the only thing that can set you and I free. Without truthfulness, you are going nowhere. Because the foundation we are following is foundation of truth. Our Sudamazi Nanikano laid that foundation of truth. That is why he will boldly tell you that IPOB is consistently specifying white on whiter than white. But unfortunately, all this while he has been there alone with nobody to be with him. That was why he was crying for 100 men. He cried out in the secret and came out in the open and cried out and asked, are there no men in Biafra land? That he cannot take all these weaklings to war because he has seen them. People who are just in the agitation for their selfish interests. People who are just in the agitation for their selfish interests. They keep on being a stumbling block to the genuine ones. Do you know how many genuine people they have blocked from meeting up with Mazen Nandekam? So many people who have come with their genuine hearts to pursue the Biafran struggle, and they chase them away with blackmail and propaganda. The same thing they wanted to do to Mazen Samanekwa, and he told them, I will be your end. And they called it a joke. He told them, I will sack you from IPOB. And he did. Today, they are gone. They are gone. The only people that are with them is just those ones they are paying, giving recharge card and paying their house rent. And all. Those are the ones that are with them. And I tell you, very soon, those ones themselves will stop getting their house rent and recharge card money they are getting, and all of them will quit. Because the money is not coming to them anymore. You heard the video that our spokesperson played, where people that are contributing the money are lamenting. People who have been sowing on the wrong, people who have been sowing on an unfertile land. We saw them cry out. This is time for you to sow in a fertile land. If you want to sow in a fertile land, this is the time. Sow in autopilot. In the life of the ESN. Our spokesperson today is not a beggar. He's not begging you. Someone who doesn't need anything from you. Instead, he's adding on his own. He doesn't need anything from you. His utmost concern is ESN to make sure that they are satisfied, to take care of them, give them their tools. That is why he's always calling on us to support the ESN. And that we will do because it is our responsibility. ESN was established for you and I, to protect us from what is about to come, to keep us safe, and they are doing just that. But the enemies came out and said that they will not do what they're supposed to do. Enemies rose from all angles, from all corners, and they begin to wage war against the children of Chukwukabiam, and they think they will succeed. You cannot succeed in that your war. It will only lead you to destruction. Every attack you bring against the autopilot IPOB, against Master Samanekwa, will definitely bounce back to you. It will. Those that have tried, some of them are living testimony today, and some cannot be able to be alive and not yet able to testify what they have gone through. The same way is going to be for the remaining one of them. While you still have time, confess. And let Chukwukabiam take decision, not us. We can't decide whether you'll be forgiven or not. Confess. Then Chukwukabiam might have grace for you. But if you refuse, as December is ending, as this year is ending, you're ending with it. Because every stumbling block is going to be decimated and finished by it. We cannot enter 2023 with all this madness, because that marks the redeclaration of Biafra. Biafra will be redeclared. They know it, and they know it well. And we are not joking about it. We are not playing about it. If you take our word for a game, you're on your own. You pay dearly. May Chukwukabiam guide and protect every single one of us. This fight must continue. At this radical moment, when we preach the radical message, you must stand up and stand firm. You must be focused. Do not allow anybody to distract you. Hold your position tight. If you are autopiloted, hold your position tight. People are coming. People are coming. Those who didn't believe before, they are going to be, including the obedience. All this obedience you're seeing, they are coming on board very, very soon. But I pray that they are alive to tell the story. Because I know so many of them, one Nigeria is going to happen to them. So many of those obedient, one Nigeria is going to happen to them, just as they have chosen. But those who will be alive to tell the story, it's up to them. But I tell you, many people are going to come on board. Many people will come on board. We have crossed the Rubicon. There is no going back. The only option that remains today is Biafra and nothing else. Biafra referendum becomes the only option. And they have no choice than to let Biafra go. And we will go. So any Biafran, wherever you are, prepare yourself for the days ahead. Prepare yourself. Don't allow anybody to confuse you. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Do not allow anybody to tell you otherwise. The truth, and nothing but the truth, is that Biafra is coming. And the Biafra is coming is meant for those who believe in Chukwu Kabiama. The faithful children of Chukwu Kabiama, they walk into Biafra boldly. If you are not part of them, you won't be there. You won't be there. We are in a time that we must have to wake up. A time that we must have to be focused. A time that we must not leave any stone unturned. We have to build our own nation, a nation that we can be patriotic to, a nation that we will hit our chest and say, yes, this is my nation, a nation that we can die for. I always say it on this platform, that nobody is ready to die for Nigeria. Nobody is patriotic to Nigeria. Why would anybody be patriotic to Nigeria when you are not part of it? Nigeria is a British company, serving the interests of the British and the Fulani Caliphate, who wants the land. And by the way, Fulanis are not Nigerians. They are not Nigerians. These people are not even Africans. I can tell you that they are Arabs. The Fulani, they are Arabs. They are not even Africans, let alone being in Nigeria. They are not. They are wanderers, Arab wanderers, wandering from one place to the other. They have no hope. They have no particular area attached to them. They always move around. Any place they go, they occupy. And they want to come and occupy Biafra land. Laughable. You want to come and take Biafra land. In your dreams, you are only going to put your hand in something that will destroy you permanently. Biafra is going to destroy the Fulani permanently, and they will not have no place anymore. You want to dare Chukwu Kabiama, who gave us the mandate. Chukwu Kabiama gave us the mandate, and we'll pick it up, and we must carry it until the last. That you have no, there's nothing you can do about it. There is nothing, absolutely nothing you can do about it. Thank you, my sister Adanzan. We will continue until Biafra comes. The mandate of Chukwu Kabiama to us is to make sure we restore the kingdom of heaven on earth here, which is Biafra. And that we will do. Chukwu Kabiama did not only give us the assignment, he gave us the people that will lead us. He has been there, directing the affairs through our spokesman in Mansa today, making sure that things are happening. And things must happen. Every other criminal you see out there working against Biafra, they will disappear. You will see them no more. Very soon. Very soon you will see them no more. Our spokesman Mansa is standing on the rock. Standing on the rock, and you can't push him aside. You can never, it doesn't matter how you try, you cannot push him aside. We must continue. Biafra has come. At this radical time, please key in and do the needful. The flyer that we are sharing in Biafra land, you can sponsor the flyer. At this radical, I tell you to make a radical move and choose something to do for Biafra. As you're watching me, share the broadcast, make a choice and make sure you do something that will affect Biafra coming. That flyer is one of it. We have the sample of the flyer. You can call Nigeria, pay in for this for the flyer, sponsor it, and then people on the ground will share it. You can. Because this is a continuous process. We will continue to share those banners. We will continue to share them until Biafra comes. We'll continue to share it. We'll continue to share them until Biafra comes. We'll continue to share all those informations. That is why, if you are in Biafra land, you have a role to play. If you are outside, you equally have a role to play. You can sponsor the banner. We want to print as many as possible. It is a continuous process until Biafra comes. Remember the word of our spokesman, that the whole of Biafra land should be covered with that very poster. The whole of Biafra land should be covered with the poster of referendum. Poster of referendum and frame as in Nandekano. And it has started already. We have been seeing videos coming out. That awareness, that radical awareness have started, and we will continue to pursue it. And because of the success we are making today, some people are jealous. Some are jealous. They can't control it. And what do? They go and begin to blackmail Master Simon Ekpa. They are still blackmailing. Even when they know that their blackmail is dead on arrival. Biafrans are very difficult to convince, but once you convince Biafrans, they are ready to die for you. Master Simon Ekpa have won the heart of Biafran people. Excellently. He has won the heart of Biafran people. Not out of pride, not with command and control, but by listening to them. Mere listening, paying attention to what the people want. He won their heart. And today, I can bet you that people will put their life on the line for me. As someone else, we will get into Biafra in 2023. It doesn't matter what anybody says, whether you like it, whether you don't like it, it is going to come. The earlier you begin to like it and adjust, the better for you. If you're one of those who is saying, no, Biafra will not come, the better you begin to prepare yourself. If you want to run away, better pass your load now and run away, because it's going to come. For those who say if you don't, instead Biafra come, they will scatter what? What do you scatter? You cannot scatter Biafra. Those ones will scatter their own life. If you want to scatter Biafra, you will scatter your life. That is what you will do. The only place you can have power to scatter your own life, not Biafra. Biafra has come to stay. It's a country that has existed for a very long time and is back again. And no man born of a woman can stop it. You can't stop it, no matter how you try. No matter your propaganda, your blackmail, your pretense, and your evil agenda and all that. You can't stop what is coming. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. Our freedom is sure. And as long as we are standing on the truth, speaking the truth, our freedom will definitely come. No man can take away our freedom from us. Let the blackmailers continue. Let all the lies, let them continue to lies. We have gone past that. Today, nobody on this planet today who is aware of the situation of Biafra land can come against Master Simon Ekpa. He has done a great job. His awareness is top-notch. His exposition is top-notch with evidence. Every exposition we are making is evidence. Every accusation, there has never been any favorable accusation. Will accuse. He will accuse you and call names. We call and call names. Go and verify. Go and verify with names. But of course, with all this revelation, there are still people who are bent on following the evil way. We can't help those people, but I tell them, if they come across this video, if you're one of those who is bent on fighting on the accusation of Biafra, your end has come. I am sorry. You just killed yourself. If you are lucky to see this video and you're still alive, maybe you still have some chance, or you should go come out and decide. But if you don't see it, let me tell you, your end has come. You cannot stop it. Everyone that is supposed to be a hindrance to Biafra, you're going to go down. Oh. The other one, they call him, the other idiot that say he will be a saboteur, he should go and prepare himself to sabotage. And he should be ready to face the consequences. We won't spare you. We won't spare any saboteur again. Not anymore. Not anymore. Every one of them will be taken out. Chukwu Okeke will take every one of them out. Biafrans, prepare yourself. We are going into our promised land and no man can stop us. In 2023, Biafra will be established. The nation Biafra will be redeclared and we will defend it. We will defend it. So prepare for that. Tough days are coming ahead. But after that, we're going to enjoy. Everybody will be happy again. I appreciate everybody that have joined me on this very platform today. Thank you for your patience to be there. Thank you for all your support you have been giving me on this very platform. There are some people that are always here on any day I on my camera, they're always here. I appreciate every one of you. My respect to you. People who are watching from Biafra land, my special respect to you. I appreciate everybody. May Chukwu Okeke Abiyama guide and protect every single one of us. May Chukwu Okeke Abiyama guide and protect us wherever we lay our hand. No weapon formed or fashioned against us shall prosper. Thank you so much for watching. They will kill us. We will kill them. At the end, Biafra will come. Thank you so much for watching and stay blessed. See you again.